Hello and welcome to Nancy Drew the Haunted Carousel, where we need to check out a couple more of the amusement park rides. We've been to the Tidal Terror roller coaster. There wasn't really much to do there. We've checked out the Carousel. We haven't checked out the Ferris wheel, but it looks like we can't go there anyway. I guess only the named locations are ones we can go to. So that means that we only have the Demons of the Deep haunted house left to check out, and then the mini games, which really aren't my thing. Let's go to the haunted house. Employees only. And our card doesn't seem to grant us access anywhere. Nope.
This takes an employee access card.
Didn't they say that they should grant us access to anywhere in the park?
It's locked.
Well, okay. I was kind of looking forward to, seeing what's actually in here, but it doesn't look like we can. It doesn't look like we can go to the ride or anywhere. There's just the employers only area, which we don't have access to yet. And over here, oh, this is some kind of a shooting game, is it? Looks like. And then, Swimmer's Itch.
Uh-oh, looks like it's out of order.
So one game is out of order. Prize-o-matic. Okay, I guess you probably get tokens as you play. Hey, what are the prizes? Anything that we might need? Oh. There's something that's out of stock. Shark? Okay. I do kind of get the feeling that we may need to play the mini games at some point, because you get these prizes as you earn tokens from them, and I bet at least one of these things is going to be needed for something. Ugh. So apparently I'm going to have to play at some point. Not really very much looking forward to that.
Hello?
This is Detective KJ Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Yeah, Yeah, jewels as a reason for it. The man who pulled off the heist. Let's ask about this.
Yes. Do you by any chance know what happened to the man who pulled off that heist?
He died in prison about a year ago. I never did figure out where he stashed the rest of the loot, although I'm still convinced it's somewhere in that amusement park.
Yeah, could he have told somebody or could he have stashed it in that horse?
Could he have stashed it in that stolen carousel horse? Which was maybe why it was stolen?
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. I'll tell you what, the thief's name was Chaz Dunning. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
Okay, Chaz Dunning.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
Okay. So I was wondering if we could play the games on the other side of this thing, but apparently not. I mean, there are games...
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Okay. Where he is now, what he looks like, name. I mean, all of these are good questions.
Does anyone know where he is now?
Well, the parole board's supposed to. I've got a call into them. I don't have his name yet, but I got a description of the guy. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we can't play the games on the other side. So it's just the squid toss and the swimmer's itch. And then there's that one that's out of service. So yeah, I guess it's just 2 games for the moment. But there are several tokens. So 1, 2... that's out of stock and that's out of stock. Okay, so 1, 2, 4 different kinds of tokens that we need if we are to get all of these prizes that are available. So, I wonder if we can get all of those tokens from just these 2 games. Well, let's maybe go to the hotel and look at our computer and maybe call our friends as well. So what have we got written down over here? Journal. Tried to get inside the roller coaster to check it out, but the access card reader was broken. Wonder what the deal is. Talked to Detective Paris. He liked my stolen jewels theory. Will get back to me with the names of people the thief, Chaz Dunning, may have confided in before he died. I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere. When you play the games on the Midway, you win tokens that you can exchange for prizes at this machine. Very cool. Discovered that Joy has a talking computer named Miles in her office. He looks like somebody put him together in the back room of a junk shop. spilled some paint in Elliot Chen's studio and now he won't talk to me until Joy calls him. Talk about being a klutz. Met Ingrid, the chief engineer. She talked as if she honestly believes that what happened to the carousel caused the park to be cursed. Or was she just trying to make me believe it? And if so, why? Found a note in the file cabinet in Joy's office that looks like it was written in shorthand. Not being able to read it is driving me nuts. But wasn't it translated or something? Wasn't there text beneath the shorthand that translated it? There used to be a ballroom at Captain's Cove, but it was made into the haunted house. Guess more people like being scared than they like dancing. Read that a guy named Lance Huffington is suing the park because his neck got injured when the roller coaster suddenly stopped. Whiplash injuries are easy to claim and hard to disprove. Could be faking it. Found out that years ago a thief hid some stolen jewels on one of the rides. Idea, maybe somebody took that carousel horse because there were jewels stashed inside it. Met Joy Trent. I get the feeling that she's not exactly a social butterfly. Her father used to be Paula's business partner. I wonder if he was shy too. I should ask Paula about him. Okay, so ask Paula about Joy's father. Met Harlan, the security guard. He gave me a map of the park and he gave me a fun card so I can ride all the rides and play all the games in the park for free. When I'm not working the case, that is. Okay, this one we've already read before, I think. Okay, so talk to Paula about Joy's father. Sassy number 57. The next time you want to hide a message in plain sight, write it on a piece of paper using nature's invisible ink, lemon juice. When you finish writing, you'll have what looks like a blank piece of paper, which, to the observant nose, may smell faintly like lemon. But when you expose the paper to moderate heat, the message will appear. Just take care when applying heat to the paper. An iron on its very lowest setting will usually do the trick. Younger sleuths should seek parental supervision before using an iron or any other source of heat, and sleuths of all ages should remember to turn the iron off when finished. So that's what we're going to use the iron for. Things to do. Find out why the access card reader outside the roller coaster doesn't work. Get the Barnacle Blast game fixed. Find out why my access card won't open any of the doors. Yeah. Take a look around Ingrid's while she's not there and translate the note I found in Joy's office. Oh, there's more. Figure out the combination to Harlan's locker. Check out the roller coaster. Keep checking email. I thought I already checked out the roller coaster. Does it mean going inside? Because, yeah, it probably does mean going inside. Okay, well, let's try using the iron on the note. I thought it was already, yeah, I mean, come on. It's already translated right here. Oh, but I guess there's this bit that we can't sell the horse named what? Okay. So we gotta find out the horse name. And I guess maybe the iron will help us do that. Can I? But you can only read it, you can't do anything with it.
I need to turn the iron on.
Yeah, you can't. Well, oh well. I guess that is not what we use it for. Maybe we use the iron on something else then. Let's call our friends. Captain's Cove PD. Party boys. I want to call Bess and George first.
Hello? Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
What's going on?
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring, right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
Yeah, caller ID.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it.
She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get. Anyway, how are things at the amusement park?
Met the security guard. Theory about the theft. Chief engineer. Do something for me. Stenography notes. Okay. Talking computer.
Joy Trent has a computer in her office that sees, hears, talks, and interrupts people when they're snooping.
And you, of course, were snooping.
Well,
That's our girl.
Why does she have such a sophisticated computer?
this thing is not that sophisticated. In fact, it looks like it was made out of spare parts.
Do you think Joy made it?
I doubt it.
Well, the next time it catches you snooping, just smile sweetly, then rip its little plug right out of the wall.
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy. Except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute?
Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
He's from Jersey. Gave me a pass that lets me ride all the rides and play all the games.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess? Suspect list.
Yep. Chief engineer?
Did I tell you that I met the park's chief engineer?
No? Is he cute?
Well, for starters, Bess, Ingrid Corey is a she.
That's cool. Does she know her stuff?
seems to...
Seems to, although she doesn't seem to know where the blueprints for the roller coaster are.
Uh-oh. Hiding something, perhaps?
Looks like your list of suspects just got longer.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever.
One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it. That's almost as good as buried treasure.
But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
Man who may have hidden jewels. Yeah, okay.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison, but his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right?
And he doesn't like to talk about where he worked before, right?
I think you're onto something, Detective Drew.
Okay.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
Got anything for me in the way of hints?
You need to see somebody about getting that card reader outside the roller coaster fixed.
I'll bet the engineer would know how to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Catch you guys later.
We'll be right here.
Toodles.
Well, we could go see the engineer, but I kind of want to call the Hardy Boys as well.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, pick up. Actually, he may not want to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you get to solve a mystery at an amusement park. He's so jealous he could spit.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
I don't want to talk to you.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Pardon me for a second. I gotta go spit.
Quit fooling around, Joe. She's calling long distance, remember?
Sorry. So what's going on?
Remote control devices. Injury. Busted by a talking computer.
I got busted while snooping in Joy's office by a talking computer.
Her computer talks?
It's not her computer. It's this weird-looking thing. It's like somebody threw a bunch of junk together and somehow programmed it to see, hear, and speak.
Where do you think it came from?
Not from Radio Shack.
Guess I'm just gonna have to ask her.
I had a talking computer once. Remember, Frank?
That wasn't a computer. It was a plastic keyboard with a tape player inside, which you never should have left on the stairs for somebody to accidentally step on.
Bigfoot.
Joe.
Yeah, remote control devices.
Do you guys know much about remote control devices?
I had a toy car that used one, until Frank broke it.
Ancient history, Joe. Let it go. Why do you ask?
Yeah, the Carousel tape. Burst of static.
When I saw a tape of the carousel going around by itself, there was a very brief burst of static just before the carousel started up.
Electrical interference, consistent with someone using a remote control device.
If that's the case, there has to be some kind of electronic device that transmits as well as receives near or maybe even attached to the carousel.
I haven't checked out the carousel's machinery yet.
Make sure you look hard when you do, Nancy. The device is probably pretty small.
Apparently, one of the people who was on the roller coaster when it suddenly stopped is claiming that his neck got injured and has filed a lawsuit.
Well, boys and girls, can you say insurance fraud?
What if someone is making up a false claim? What if that was his plan all along? And what if someone in the park is in on the scheme with him?
That person causes the accident, the guy sues, they split the settlement.
New word, boys and girls. Can you say motive?
Any suggestions as to my next move?
I'll bet an engineer would know how to fix that card reader.
Yeah.
I better get going.
See ya, Nance.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
So what about home then? Who's there? Who do we talk to when we call home?
Hi, no one can take your call right now except Togo. And since he's forbidden to answer the phone because he gets slobber all over it, I'm afraid you're going to have to leave a message.
Okay then. Paula. Should we call Paula? Ask about Joy's father? Did we already do that?
Paula Santos.
Hi, Paula.
Nancy, what's going on?
Ooh, we've got a few things to talk about with her. We kind of already got this covered. The shorthand thing with Bess and George. Yeah.
Joy gave me an access card, but I still can't get into the roller coaster.
Sounds like a maintenance problem. Go see Ingrid. I'm sure she can help you.
Is it true that Captain's Cove is being sued by someone who got hurt in the roller coaster accident?
The part about being sued is true, but I don't think the guy got hurt. I think he's just saying that so he can try to squeeze money out of our insurance company.
That seems to be a popular theory.
When will the insurance company be sending someone out to investigate the roller coaster accident?
Every time I call, I get the same thing. Someone will be out soon. Which is why I'd really like you to take a look, Nancy. No telling when they'll get around to it.
I found some notes that were written in shorthand. Would you happen to know any stenographers?
No. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever even met a stenographer. Now that we're in the computer age, stenography has pretty much become extinct.
What can you tell me about the people working at the park during the shutdown?
I frankly don't know any of my employees that well. I'm a very hands-off kind of boss. I believe in hiring the best, then stepping aside and letting them do their best.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about any of them?
Well, let's see. Ingrid Corey is extremely competent and has no problems managing the maintenance staff. Although
what?
it's just that sometimes she goes off on these strange new agey type tangents and totally loses me. Anyway, there's Harlan Bishop, very conscientious. Elliot Chen, very talented, but a very slow worker. And Joy Trent, Joy is hard to describe.
I understand you and her father used to be business partners.
I've yet to meet a man who was as terrific with people and as horrible with money as Daryl Trent was. He stayed afloat for 30 years on sheer charisma, I swear.
What happened to him?
His bad investments caught up with him. He sold everything he could, but still wound up drowning in debt. Till one day in bankruptcy court, he just keeled over and died of a heart attack.
Aww.
How did Joy take it?
I really couldn't tell you. She has never said one word to me about her father, ever.
I'll be in touch.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Well, looks like we've got some people we need to go see. Let's go see Ingrid first.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
Roller coaster. Access card not working. Fixing the midway game that's broken.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
Uh-oh. I really don't. No.
Do you really think I could handle it?
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place.
Great.
Which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like. When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you going to answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
Great.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
A pair of pliers, okay.
Any advice on how to go about fixing the midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
Great.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I guess we'll go see if Joy's there next.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm really not looking forward to having to go and fix things around the park, but that seems to be the logical next step. So, I guess I could go take a look at the carousel again, now that we know what we're looking for. So, we're looking for...
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography. Oh, so now it's we, huh? Okay, George found most of it, surprise, surprise. But I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you. But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
Alright, so let's look for the small device thingy over here. First, we did see something on the ground somewhere. Right there. Can't do anything with it. A small device of some kind. And there's the... and our card doesn't. It does! Okay, okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Card back in. Oh. We don't know the combination, do we? A small device. Ooh. Kinda wanna look around here first before going down there. And there's the exit.
Time to start crawling.
Yep, down we go.
This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
Caution beyond this point.
Wonder
Hello?
what that is.
That is absolutely the small device that one of the Hardy Boys was talking about. Transmit signal. So we've got it now, so whoever is... I wonder if it's wise to take it. Because whoever is doing the haunting, so-called haunting, is now going to know that something is wrong. Because nothing is going to happen.
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
When they do their thing. Yeah, it does look like a letter. Can we grab it? We don't have anything. Well, let's...
I can't reach it.
Yeah, we don't have anything to help us reach it.
I can't reach it.
We're just gonna have to leave it there then, I guess. Because we don't have anything that'd help us reach it. Yeah, okay, we can now look up there. So we need to find the combination to this. Can't do anything with that. I guess for now we're going to just get out of here. Starlight. Can't do anything with that though. Huh. Right. So let's go back to the hotel. I'm totally putting off repairing the game and the access card reader thingy. But we have other things we can do. So, news from home. Dear Nancy, yesterday after you left, Togo was playing with his yellow squeaky toy in the family room and it rolled underneath the TV cabinet. I tried to get it out with the yardstick, but I couldn't reach it. Now all Togo does is lie there in the family room and whimper. He won't even eat. As you know, that toy was his favorite. But don't worry, I'm going to go to the pet store as soon as it opens and get him a new one. Love, Hannah. More news. Dear Nancy, I went to every single pet store in River Heights, and wouldn't you know, not one of them carries yellow squeaky toys. Togo hasn't budged from in front of the TV cabinet. He still refuses to eat, and I'm getting worried. You know how I fret when you Drews don't eat. So I called your father, and he arranged for 2 men to come over later on today, unplug all those cables and wires, and move the cabinet. He wasn't real happy about it, but I told him it's what you'd want. Love, Hannah. Sassy number 58. How a detective goes about solving a case is dictated by his or her personal style. Take our quick survey and see what type of detective you are. If there were a Magellan Award, you'd win it. You'd win it because you like to tackle a mystery by going absolutely everywhere you can and seeing absolutely everything there is to see in places related to the crime. Well, that's absolutely me. A face-to-face award, you'd take it home because there's nothing you like better than to interview suspects in person. If they have information, then by golly, you're going to get it out of them. I do like to talk to people too. A phone-to-face award, you'd get it because you prefer gathering the facts over the phone. The only thing you like better than having someone's phone number is using it. Well, I do like to call people too. A 9 Lives award, you'd get it because you're not afraid to take risks. You know that all setbacks are only temporary. There's no bigger believer in second chances than you. That's not me. I don't like to take risks. A Puzzle Master award, they'd give it to you because puzzles don't puzzle you at all. That's so not me. The harder they are, the better you like it, and the faster you solve them. Puzzles are your life. A Tenacity award, you'd never let it go. Because even if it takes you days, weeks, even months to crack a case, you keep coming back until it's solved. I mean, this is me. I don't like to give up on things. An Avid Reader award, you'd win it because you read everything you find in the course of your investigation. Books, magazines, letters, diaries, nothing is safe from your hungry eyes. Well, if I wasn't making a video series, or like if I wasn't recording my gameplay, I would totally do this. But I don't know how interested my viewers are in me reading everything aloud. So, I guess currently that is not really me. An Open to Suggestions award, it would be yours because you see nothing wrong with asking other people what they think you should do next in order to solve a case. 2 or more brains are better than 1, you always say. Well, I do tend to do this. Like, even when I have an idea on what to do next, I do like to ask my friends. Okay, steno info. Okay. Lesson 1. S to Z and A. The stenograph or stroke for S is a small comma. This stroke is also used for the sound of a Z. The sound for A, as in May or day, is represented as a small circle. Now that you've learned the first 2 strokes in shorthand, you can start reading and writing shorthand. Let's see, what do we have here? I don't think we have any of those in the name. I'm assuming this is the name here. So yeah, none of those are in the name. Below is shorthand for the word say. You will notice that the stroke for S is on top of the stroke for O. Some words in stenography are read from top to bottom and some from left to right. Shorthand for ace is written with the A stroke on top and the S stroke below. Because shorthand is based on the sound of the word, letters that are not pronounced are left out. So the word say only includes the strokes for S and A and does not include a stroke for Y. Similarly, the word ace only includes the strokes for the sound A and S, and not an E. Okay. We learned the strokes for the S and A sound. We also learned that letters that are not pronounced are not written down in shorthand. Below are words which contain silent letters. Below each word, type the letter that is not pronounced and so would not be written in shorthand. Well, may, obviously that's Y, and main, E, and snow, W. So in each of these, it is the last letter of the word. But here's the thing, even though the letter itself isn't pronounced, it does affect the pronunciation of what comes before it. So imagine may without the Y, if it was just M-A. It wouldn't be pronounced may. It would be pronounced ma. And main without the E would be pronounced man. Well, I guess the W doesn't really affect the pronunciation of snow though. So yeah, but definitely in the cases of may and man, the so-called silent letters do affect the pronunciation of the word anyway. So let's just complete this real quick. So Y, E, excuse me, do I need to press enter? I do. Cool. That was the first lesson. So lesson 2, I guess we are already at almost 50 minutes. Let's continue going over these lessons next time, and then we'll find the correct ones that we need in order to translate this word here. I think it may take me a while to find the correct symbols. So, yeah, we'll continue this next time. And for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. If you like this video, please leave it a like. I would really love that. And also, please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.